Hello. Today we are doing problem solving. So let's do a little bit of a review of multiplying fractions. So remember, when we have mixed numbers, we have to change them into improper fractions. 3 1/2. We need to change into an improper fraction, and that would be 7/2. We have to change 1 3/7 into an improper fraction, and that would be 10/7. We multiply across 70/15, which simplifies to 5. Pause this video, do the next two on your own, check with your partner, and then come back and check for your answers. You should have gotten 1/2, and you should have gotten 6 3/5. When you multiply across, you should have gotten, on the second one, was 22/44, and that simplifies to 1/2. And you should have gotten 66/10, which simplifies to 6 3/5 in the third one. Okay, today for problem solving, turn to page 253. Okay. We are going to do 1 to 11 together, the odds together, and the evens will be your homework. Okay. So for number 1, Josiah surveyed 45 fifth graders. If 1/5 said they preferred strawberry ice cream, how many preferred a different flavor? Well, we know that 1/5 preferred strawberry, so that means the rest preferred a different flavor. What is the rest? You would do 1 minus 1/5, which equals 4/5. Okay, and then we want to find out how many prefer the different flavors. So there are 45 total, so 4/5 of 45. 4/5 times 45. Okay, we would make this into a fraction. 4 times 45. Should be 180/5. And then divide that. Would equal 36. So 36 students preferred a different flavor. Okay. All right, let's look at number 3. Okay. If 2/3 of the 15 runners in the race slowed down as it got hotter, how many were affected by the heat? How would you set this up? Well, this tells us that the runners slowed down as it got hotter, so that means they were impacted by the heat. So we would do 2/3 of 15. And I'm going to go ahead and put this as a fraction. Multiply across, and we get 10. So 10 runners were affected by the heat. All right, remember, you can pause the video at any time. Number 5. Dakota finished 3/4 of a test, which had 20 questions. How many questions were left? So we know he finished 3/4. So that means, how much does he have left? Well, we would do 1 minus 3/4, which equals 1/4. Okay. And so how many questions are left? There are 20 questions total, and he has 1/4 of the test left. So we would do 1/4 of 20 we get 20 divided by 4, which equals 5. So he has 5 questions left. All right, 7. Kara is 28 years old. Janya's age is 3/4 of the age of Kara. Alexa is 1 1/3 times as old as Jana. How old is Alexis? Okay, this has multiple steps. So first we want to find Jana's age. Okay, so we know that she is 3/4 the age of Kara. How old is Kara? 28. Okay, so then we do 3 times 28, which is 84, divided by 4, which equals 21. So Jana is 21 years old. Now I know Alexis is 1 1/3 times as old as Jana. So we're going to times by 21. How do we solve a mixed number times a whole number? We have to change our 1 1/3 into an improper fraction. So we have 4/3 times 21 over 1. 4 times 21 is 84. 84 divided by 3 equals 28. So how old is Alexis? Alexis is 28 years old. So sometimes we have to take our problems and we have to break them down, okay? Let's look at number 9. Number 9, a ball drops 50 feet from a window of a building. When it hits the ground, it bounces 2/5 of the height it dropped. Calculate the total distance the ball traveled after it dropped. Okay, so we know that it dropped 50 feet. Okay, but then it bounced 2.5 feet. Of the height that it dropped. Okay, so we first have to, we also need to find out how far it bounced. So that would be 2/5 of 50 feet. So 2/5 times 50 equals 100 over 5, which is 20 feet. So then we have to add 50 feet plus 20 feet because that's the total distance it traveled, and he traveled 70 feet. So the ball traveled a total, oops. Okay, I'm gonna actually have you guys do your homework. You can skip number 11. Okay, it's not that you can't do it. I think you can. But yeah, we're just running out of time. So your homework is page 253, 2 to 12 evens.